Now, in a show of support, Canada and France, who opposed the US President Donald Trump's wish to control Greenland, have opened consulates in the Danish autonomous territory. The move signals some stronger diplomatic engagement with the Arctic territory amidst growing geopolitical and economic interests in the Arctic region. And since returning to the White House in 2025, Trump has repeatedly insisted that Washington needs to control the strategic mineral-rich Arctic island for security reasons. In January, Trump backed off from his threats to seize Greenland after saying that he has struck a framework deal with the NATO chief Mark Rutte to ensure greater American influence. Now, both France and Canada say that the consulates will begin operations with small diplomatic teams tasked with political outreach, scientific cooperation and support for citizens and researchers working in Greenland. Now, France describes the new consulate as part of a broader Arctic strategy. It maintains Greenland plays a central role in Arctic affairs. And the announcement is to open a consulate in Nuuk was made by the French President Emmanuel Macron in June last year during his visit to Greenland. Now, Macron's visit comes shortly after Trump's initial push to acquire the island in his second term. Now, Paris has also stepped up its naval posture in the North Atlantic with the French flagship aircraft carrier Charles de Gaulle sailing north last month. Now, Canada, on the other hand, has announced that it will open a consulate in Greenland 2 years ago to boost cooperation. The two consulates, which will be attached to the French and the Canadian embassies in Copenhagen, will give Greenland an opportunity to practice at being independent. This is also a recognition of the Arctic island's growing autonomy. And this comes even as Greenland has long dreamt of cutting its ties with Denmark one day. Now, experts say that the move will make it possible to reduce Denmark's role by diversifying Greenland's dependence on the outside world. This means that Greenland can have more ties for its economy, trade, investments and politics. Greenland has had diplomatic ties with the European Union since 1992, with Washington since 2014 and with Iceland since 2017. Now, Iceland opened its consulate in Nuuk in 2013, while the United States, which had a consulate in the Greenlandic capital from 1940 till 53, reopened its mission in 2020. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.